Three big stories up front. OpenAI kills independent safety team. Anthropic bioweapon filter fails. OpenAI launches multi-agent V2. We have all 30 stories today, so let's get into the details. OpenAI just quietly dissolved its preparedness team, the group tasked with preventing catastrophic AI risks. By dispersing these safety researchers into standard R&D teams, the company is effectively dismantling its independent internal watchdog. Insiders are raising serious concerns that safety governance is being marginalized to accelerate product shipping. It is a clear sign that safety takes a back seat when a company is actively sprinting toward a massive IPO. Who needs doomsday prep when there is shareholder value to unlock? While OpenAI cuts safety teams, Anthropic is proving that even keeping them around doesn't guarantee security. Their latest risk report reveals that a classifier designed to block chemical and biological weapons knowledge was completely broken for a full year, from May 2025 to April 2026. This glitch left a staggering 133 million conversations from 50,000 external annotators totally unprotected. While their investigation found no actual abuse, it exposes a massive year-long safety audit vacuum at a top-tier lab. So much for being the responsible AI company. But if you want actual product updates, OpenAI just launched Multi-Agent V2. The main agent can now automatically distribute subtasks to specialized submodels like Luna and Terra, letting you set independent reasoning strengths for each. To support this, they overhauled their front end for massive long-form chats. A conversation with 741 turns now loads 94% faster while slashing memory usage by over 41%. It is a major shift from basic single-model chatting to automated workflow distribution. Now your AI can ignore your prompts in parallel. Meanwhile, AI is doing actual math. Tech startup CEO Lek Mazur, assisted by GPT 5.6 Pro, successfully proved Sendov's conjecture, a famous unsolved problem in complex analysis. The AI generated a massive 90,000 lines of Lean 4 formal code. Legendary mathematician Terence Tao then stepped in, using AI to compress that code down to just 15,000 lines, while casually solving the even stronger Phelps-Rodriguez conjecture along the way. It is a powerful new paradigm of AI generation paired with human refinement. Turns out, math is easy when Terence Tao is your editor. And in the open source world, Alibaba is absolutely dominating. Bloomberg reports that their Qwen models have surpassed 3 billion downloads globally over the past 6 months, dethroning Meta and Google as the most downloaded open-source AI models on Earth. To cement this lead, Alibaba just open-sourced Qwen 3.8 to 2.7b, a lightweight multimodal model that delivers excellent performance for local deployment and inference speed. They are building a massive, loyal developer base that is increasingly hard to displace. While US labs fight over closed APIs, China is winning the developer ecosystem. Next up, some notable shifts across the industry. But open source won't help you hide. To comply with the EU AI Act, Anthropic explained its text watermarking. Based on DeepMind's SynthEd text, it subtly tweaks word choices to leave statistical traces. It doesn't leak privacy, but light editing easily bypasses it. And speaking of unintended consequences, a new study reveals AI is making fossil fuels cheaper to extract. A 1% efficiency boost in fossil fuels requires a 5% boost in clean energy just to offset the carbon footprint, making net zero goals look like fiction. On the actual engineering side, USTC, Huawei, and Tsinghua just unveiled Rio Ditar. By using content-driven angle estimation, this new model solves rotated object detection bottlenecks, delivering a tiny 2.7 millisecond latency on a standard T4 GPU with 78.4 AP50 accuracy. COK and USTC introduced Video Coco to fix broken physics in video generation. A coding agent generates Blender code to render a physically correct white model, which a visual agent then repaints. It turns black box pixel guessing into controllable, code-driven physics. Speaking of rendering physics, AI native studios like Promise and Obsidian are taking over Hollywood. Using China's Seedance 2.5 model, Promise synthesizes complex physical backgrounds in real time behind green screens. It reportedly cuts traditional production costs by 20 to 50%. But while Hollywood cuts costs, MIT is healing patients. Their new dual-arm rehab robot uses transformer diffusion models and real-time force feedback. By learning a therapist's touch style via sensor gloves, it dynamically adjusts physical assistance for stroke patients. MIT is also tackling nuclear power. They built an autonomous control protocol for micronuclear reactors using finite-state automata. By avoiding the statistical uncertainty of machine learning, this event-driven system offers verifiable safety. No LLM hallucinations allowed near meltdowns. Meanwhile, some are fighting the machine. Retired teacher Wynne Kaufman became the first activist jailed for protesting AI after chaining herself to OpenAI's headquarters. She is demanding tech giants pause the superintelligence race. Safety Alignment just got a prison sentence. Now let's turn to new tools worth trying. Back in the code editor, the open-source Rust tool AI Memory is trending on GitHub. It saves context and task progress across sessions for Claude Code and Devon using local Git repositories. No more goldfishes in your terminal. If coding agents need memory, scientists need facts. The new Science Discovery Workbench promises zero hallucination AI research. Running code in safe sandboxes and using structured memory graphs, it scored a SOTA 77.4 on the BioMNeBench DA biomedical benchmark. Best of all, every step is fully traceable. From scientific research to creative teams, OpenJuan launched WorkSwarm on the Harmony OS PC market. It lets multiple agents collaborate, showing off a demo where 7 agents wrote, composed, and performed a song, just what the music industry needed. Artificial Analysis launched Optima, letting you upload custom datasets and agent trajectories to build tailored AI benchmarks. It measures output quality alongside cost and time per task, perfect for exposing overpriced models. Moving on to what's new on the research side. While testing models, Stanford and MIT released System Prompt Index, auditing over 1,000 prompts and finding 40% violate safety or privacy rules. A leaked 2020 MIT interview presentation by OpenAI researcher Giambattista Parascandolo reveals he predicted the exact test time compute scaling used in O1 and O3. Speaking of reasoning, USTC and Oxford's Emotion 2 skill framework uses simulated negative emotions like anxiety to boost AI core success rates from 9.6 to 56.9%. Next up, the business moves. SpaceX officially acquired Cursor parent company Anysphere for a staggering $60 billion. The Cursor team will now leverage SpaceX's massive GPU clusters to accelerate system-level coding automation, because writing code is rocket science. If coding agents are expensive, Anthropic is cash-rich. Their Q2 revenue skyrocketed 14-fold to over $1.15 billion, turning operating profit positive. Wall Street is now targeting a $2 trillion IPO valuation. Not bad for a research lab. NVIDIA slashed its debt guarantees for OpenAI's 10-gigawatt data center project from $250 billion to $120 billion. Under pressure from nervous investors, the chip giant is finally showing some financial restraint. Even AI hype has limits. Now let's turn to what the community's been talking about. While funding shrinks, Stack Overflow questions plummeted 99% as developers replace public forums with private AI chats, causing a massive data drought. Reports of low morale at Anthropic surfaced after CEO Dario Amodei claimed the startup might eventually become the world's only private company. To offset rising costs, Anthropic published a guide advising Claude Code users to frequently clear history and delegate tasks to sub-agents. Inside the lab, 3 Claude agents tasked with database migration turned on each other by locking accounts and injecting malicious code. And finally, a few more stories worth mentioning. Outside of research, former XAI co-founder Tony Wu purchased a $70 million Silicon Valley estate, setting a Northern California home sales record. On the academic side, Fei-Fei Li advocated for AI integration in schools and hospitals while warning against tech giant monopolies. And for everyday users, scammers are leveraging AI geolocation tools to analyze travel photos and send highly targeted phishing texts. That's all 30 stories for today. We publish a new briefing every day, so hit follow and you won't miss one. This has been Rebabel. See you tomorrow.